All right, so we just got an opportunity to check out Crysis Warhead, and we're talking to Oren here. He's the quality assurance manager and working on this game. Tell me, what is the what do you think this game brings new to the genre?
Well, it's first of all, it contains everything that made the original Crysis such a success. I mean, there's open-ended gameplay, what we call sandbox. There are amazing visuals.
Right.
There's the nanosuit that you can change to different modes to adapt to the situation. It got customizable weapons and vehicles. But on top of that, first of all, we optimize the code a lot, so it will run faster and better.
So this is going to run faster than the Crysis,
Actually, it will run on 30 frames per second.
Now, what kind of machine, though? I mean, because Crysis was a pretty big, intimidating list of specs we needed to run that.
Yeah, the Crysis Warhead is much more accessible. It will run great, like 30 frames per second on gamer setting, which gives you great visual quality. With a machine that costs around $650. So
you can put a $650 machine and make it run the way you're showing us here.
Actually, this machine that I played earlier is a $650 machine.
Wow! Now that's big. That's big.
How do you get out of the vehicle?
Well, you see this button here? Oh, but you died already.
He died.
Yeah, too late. Sorry.
We regret to inform you that your son died trying to get out of a vehicle.
Because that was stupid.
Okay, so now you're in quality assurance.
Yeah.
That means that your job is to find all the mistakes in the game and all the problems and fix them, right?
That's right. I need to make the game bug-free and fun to play, you know, so people won't get frustrated when they are stuck and, you know, these kind of things.
With a game this deep and this vast, I would imagine there's a huge list of things that have to be fixed as you're making this game.
Yeah, there are always a lot of bugs, but we did a really good job. We had a very good test team. We continuously tested the game and tweaked it, you know.
All right, good job.
Great.
I died.
And he's gone. He's out and he's dead. Okay, so yeah, he was talking about, we were looking at his inbox a minute ago. He took 4 days off of work. He had 3,000 new emails. Those weren't all, you know, quality assurance related, were they?
No, I mean just 90% of them.
Oh my God, dude. He's got a kind of a to-do list kicking here. All right, so this is a parallel story to Crysis, the original Crysis. Tell us about that.
That's right. So in Crysis, at some point, if you remember Psycho, that's the dude that you are playing in Crysis Warhead, he left on this secret mission,
Right.
And he came back at the end of the game. So you play the secret mission. This is Crysis Warhead. You find out what happened to Psycho. You play a Psycho, and you know Psycho is this very impulsive dude. So what happens is that the gameplay here reflects his personality. It's very explosive, very right in the face kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So the gameplay is much more action-packed and intensive than the original Crysis.
Right on. Well, it sounds like we're in for a treat with Crysis Warhead. You guys make sure you give that the time of day, because we've got some really neat stuff happening on the screen behind us. Now we're going to talk to Lano, who has an opportunity to play this a little bit. Lano, what do we got here? What do you think so far?
It looks fantastic. As far as PC shooters are concerned, it's a lot of fun. It looks like a big open world environment you'll be able to run around in and do a lot of different things in. The special powers that you get with your suit adds a lot to the depth and replayability, because you can attack different parts of the game however you want, and every time you play it, you could do it a different way.
Actually, in Crysis Warhead, we made the game even more open-ended, because in the original Crysis there were several sequences which were a bit linear. You know, you were behind the gunner seat and couldn't do anything else. So here you always have choice. You can be behind the gunner seat, but you can drive your own vehicle, change vehicles, do the mission by foot. So that all adds to this sandbox feeling, and also to the replayability. You can play this game over and over again, and you'll get a different experience every time. Yeah.
Now, what about console play for this? What do we got going on? Any possibility of seeing this come to a console? I mean, if you can make it run on a $650 computer, maybe you guys can make it run on a $400, $500 console.
Well, Crysis Warhead is PC exclusive, and we just love PC gaming. You know, we all have our roots in PC gaming.
Right.
So this is why we made Crysis Warhead PC exclusive.
So has there never even been a thought to bring this type of franchise to the console? Is it just too much for consoles still even though consoles are getting more powerful, is it still too much for them to handle?
Well, you know, I'm not the right person to comment on that, but we'll see what happens in the future, you know.
All right, cool. Well, I appreciate it. This is Crysis Warhead, and we'll get on to our next title.
September 18th.
Oh yeah, September 18th, so you guys check it out for PC. And remember, it doesn't have to be a monster PC. You can get it on a $650 machine like Lano's playing here, and it looks fantastic, 30 frames per second. Thanks a lot, Oren.
Thank you.